All right, we're live. Hopefully. You win. Welcome in, Fire Trophy. Give me an audio check. Hope the audio is good. Sounds fine, good. So in my car, the thermometer said 95. I mean, it's in the 90s no matter what. So I did try to put the Twitch alerts overlay. I did the HUD FX and I did the sound. So you can try it. I don't know if it's going to work or if it's going to work right. If you want to do like exclamation point Kevin, see if it works. Also, I made the font bigger. I can see better now. Doesn't seem like it. Uh-oh. There's another streaming app that people have talked about, Prism. There's a guy, you can't really see him. He's just talking like really loudly to himself, so I'm glad that I didn't have to pass by him. Now taking bets if we see Kitty today. I hope so. Probably too hot for him. I do like I can see the font so much better now. You have to go into the settings and you can change the font size. Because I was struggling reading chat before. So yeah, I know we're doing this trail a lot lately, but I have a couple of ideas for some new places. And we will do the shoals again. That's probably going to be the next one. I can just walk like over the bridge and down that trail like 2 or 3 times to make up the mileage. And I did look on Google Maps, and this where I'm walking from the hospital to the apartments is 1.3 miles. So that would be 2.6 miles that I'm walking total. It's not too bad, especially in this heat. There's a heat advisory today. So this is probably not the best idea, but I have my Powerade. We'll take it nice and easy. I didn't want to go to the shoals today because it's the weekend, and I've gone there on the weekend. It gets crowded. With water there, they'll be out there in the water, so I didn't want to have to walk and all that. Look how blue the sky is. And yeah, there's a couple of parts on the trail that I get the kind of laggy going on. But you know what? Every IRL stream I go to, even the ones that have the nice backpacks, everyone's going to struggle with signal when you do IRL. It's just part of the game. As long as it's not horrendous, it's just kind of part of the process, right? And it's pretty good here. When we get close to that pond, it kind of gets a little laggy. But yeah, I mean, the big IRL streamers, they'll they'll lose signal here and there. They have it set up where they can show like clips or whatever. I don't know how they do that. It'll switch from live mode to showing clips until they're back or something. Time for a pizza and a movie. So yeah, I did look. So the three, well, technically there's three restaurants, right? There's the actual bar and grill. The pizza place, the reviews are not good on it. Like, it's, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it at some point, but yeah, the reviews are not good. The taco place is new. That coffee place though, Fire Trophy, they sell the coffee, was it wine, beer, smoothies? And every time I go, even during like the week, that's the only place that seems to have a lot of people there. But it's new, but the reviews seem pretty good. But I don't really drink any of those things, so. I can see people who live in those loft apartments just coming down, you know, chill in the coffee area for a little while. All right, we're coming up on the townhouses here. I had to look out for my friend. Where I saw him was still a little bit ahead though, but. Lucky Lisa, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, I made the font size bigger on IRL Pro so I can actually read the chat right now. It's nice. Considering how hot it is, so far it's not that bad. Of course, I'll be saying something different in about 30 minutes, especially on the walk back. Okay, we're on the lookout for my kitty friend. Pretty sure he lives in one of these houses over here. Our state fair starts Thursday. Might be a hot but fruitful IRL venue. Hey, I would love to see that. Any lurkers in here, give Fire Trophy a follow. A great marble streamer and a great IRL streamer. That sounds like a fun stream. Our fair is usually more in the fall. And I haven't been to that in, I mean, years. Here, kitty kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. He's staying in. He's definitely staying indoors today. It was right about here. Could have been around the next turn. Have treats at the ready. I don't resort to bribery. And he didn't need to be bribed. He was very friendly. He or she, I don't know. Shouldn't assume the gender of a cat, huh? For some reason, I think it was this tree where he came out. He was in the woods back there. Kitty, 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 kitty. I did think about bringing a book to put in that library, but it's too far to walk with a book. But I do want to take one when I go to the shoals. That little library thing is at the start of the trail, so I'll put one of Zach's books there. Kitty, kitty. I don't think we're gonna have a kitty sighting today. Maybe on the way back. It's actually kind of nice. Like, the sun currently is kind of behind the clouds, so it's not overly, I mean, considering what the temperature is, it's not terrible right now. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. But famous last words on the way back. I probably won't be saying the same thing. Zigzag Bot, welcome in. You go to that same fair? Wouldn't it be funny if you two were there at the same time? Fire Trophy, you should keep ordering something on DoorDash, and maybe it'll be Zigzag that will bring it to you. Where are the berries? It was near the pond, so I'll be on the lookout for them. Because I think it was past the pond, and we're right before the pond, so it should be like anywhere. See, it's really nice right now. I was expecting this to be a lot worse, but it helps. I mean, I'm sure you guys probably think it's really sunny, which it is. It's sunny, don't get me wrong, but it's like overcast. Wherever the sun is right now, it's kind of behind the clouds, so it's not crazy right now. I'm sure by the time I get back, I'll be struggling. Oh, we still have that. Okay, we're not at the pond yet, so the berries probably, we're not at the berries yet. I don't think. Wait a minute. Never mind. Strike that. Here they are. Found them. Oh, look, a lot of them are turned. We have more actual blackberries this time. On my phone, that looks like a good image. I hope you guys are seeing it how I'm seeing it. Zigzag, you hungry? So we're saying blackberries, but we're not going to eat. But it's just so weird because they're right there. You don't see them anywhere else. Just that one little spot. There's some at the top of that branch. Blackberries or black raspberries, probably. And we'll do our normal route, so I will go to the loft apartments. I'm curious if it's any busier, like on a weekend versus a weekday. All right, we're coming up on the pond, so the signal might get a little weak. So if there's any lag, usually the lag's not too bad though. Did you try the Joe Hendry alert? I was just curious if either one of the sound commands, like the exclamation point Kevin or the Joe Hendry. I tried emotional damage. So the emotional damage might be a blurb, and I don't have the blurb overlay. Oh wow, the water's lower. Try like Joe Hendry or Lightsaber. Those are HUD FX. And try like a sound command like exclamation point Kevin. Nope, no Joe Hendry either. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to. Can you guys look, see how the water's down? Hey Becca. Yeah, the water is down. You can see where it's marshy right there. Yeah, just the other day the water was past that. Something moved over there. Oh, I see the geese over there. There's not a lot of stuff. If you go to YouTube and type in IRL Pro, it tries to do like IRL, like regular. There's not a lot of stuff for IRL Pro. I'm not looking to Prism. Fight them. Hey, they backed away from me last time. They didn't want any. Look at this guy. I'm not gonna bother you. Gotta get up walking, I'll be back. All right. They're swimming away. They're like, screw this guy. Peace out. You guys enjoy your swim. I'll see you guys on the trip back. Haven't seen anybody else on the trail today. Usually I see at least one person. I think yesterday it hit like 97. Hear the sound of nature. Was that a... Can you guys see this? Let me zoom in. I think that was a root of a tree. It's huge. I'm sure a lot of trees fell here during the hurricane. I still see damage from the hurricane. Below where I live, like when I'm driving towards the shoals, they actually had, and I've never seen this before, but they have a portable red light. It's like a red light on a stand that can be moved around, and they're still working on trees on that road. See, look at this one. I haven't seen deer as I've been on this trail walking, but I have seen, like when I've walked on the Cottonwood Trail, I have seen deer. But trust me, they're out there. They are definitely out there. There's a lot of deer in this area. I ordered a couple things. One thing I ordered was a light board for my diamond paint because I can't see it. But the thing I ordered, might be able to kind of streaming, is I have a Toyota RAV4, and they have a special attachment. You know, I got one of those, you know, the screens, and there's a special attachment that's over it where you can mount your phone. The cough. Excuse me. And I thought, hey, I could actually stream while I'm driving. Oh, the sun's more out now. I should have stopped at the pond and drank some Powerade. I am uploading all my VODs to YouTube. I think my last stream on my walking stream, I don't know if I'll upload the marbles, I don't know, but my last IRL stream I haven't uploaded yet, so I'll have that one, and then this one. It takes a long time to upload to YouTube. See, that tree fell. You see it there. So fire trophy, I was looking because I was thinking. You added me on YouTube, nice. I know Carla, she uses a power bank, because if you stream for a while, your phone's gonna go dead. And the only issue with that, and I do have like 3 of them. The only thing with that is I use an external mic. And so they do make like a hub splitter thing. But the piece for the microphone, it's really long. I mean, it wouldn't fit and have the power bank too. So I guess it'd be one of those things where you would have to sacrifice the mic. If you were getting low on battery, you would just have to sacrifice the mic for the power bank. And I guess you could like switch them out. Yeah, it would be cumbersome. I mean, they do make the splitters for the phones, but you know, the power banks themselves are not small or even light. And then this attachment for the external mic, you know, it's kind of long. It would be a lot. But I've seen the professional IRL stream. I mean, they've got of course the gimbal stick, but then they've got just a lot going on, and I was like, that's a lot to carry. I mean, I know they're not heavy, but when you're walking, you know, it would be. I hear a car coming. I'm gonna slow down and let them pass before I get close to the thing. Whew. I think my next, when I cross over, I think I'm gonna drink some Powerade. All right, we'll clear that way. We'll clear that way. I think it was your car go running after it. They could just keep it at that point. I did apply sunscreen. I just keep it in my car now, the sunscreen. So I always have it. Yeah, I didn't walk the past 2 days, so I was like, I wanted to get a walk in today. Here, I'm gonna set the phone on this thing and get some Powerade. Oops. Here, I'm gonna put it like this. Cheers. All right, onward. What the heck? There's a bag tied there with something in it. I am not going to investigate any further. What the heck? What would that be? Oh, you might be right. What a random place to put it, right? So it's 1.3 miles total, and we're almost there, so we've done at least 1 mile. There's no actual stop sign on this one, but we're clear. See if anybody's put any books in the book library. I think I said it on last stream, but this building up here that looks like a restaurant, I can't find any information on it. Maybe it used to be a restaurant. But I know they had tents up the other day, so I mean umbrellas up the other day, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the heat now. Right, nobody's added any books to it. You can see my reflection. Oh, stop. Dark Ace isn't here, but I did stop. Becca, I had decided, because it's too far to walk with a book and carry the phone, I'm just going to take a book to the Shoals, because that book library is right at the beginning of the trail. So I won't put one in this one, but I will add one to the one at the Shoals. Because, yeah, carrying a book, I mean, I could probably put it, it'd just be uncomfortable. It's a long way to walk. And as always, they like to chill right there, shade. Take a look, it's in a book. I wouldn't use one of Zach's like main books, but we had him enrolled in that Dolly Parton program where he was getting a book every month. So I still have books that are in the plastic seal. You know, the water is down in this pond too. Guess it's been so hot. And, yeah, it really hasn't. I mean, it did rain the other day, but just it was like a short period of rain. There's not a lot of cars out there. I park out there when I go to the movie. You need a backpack? Zigzag, you should do an IRL stream. Show us the camper life. So here's tacos and blah blah blah, pie squared. Nobody's crazy enough to be eating outside today. Camper life. Well, I think it'd be kind of cool to to see, and since you can't do marbles right now. Pi square, not pi round. Alright, ignore the music. I don't want to get a copyright. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I would still try pi square, but yeah, the reviews aren't that great. Did you see the fish? I haven't. I said that, and look, there's one right there. Can you see it? The water's really cloudy. That's actually the first time I've seen one. I can kind of see the silhouette of a couple. That one's huge. Becca, I had saw that you said that last time, but I didn't see it until I went back and watched the VOD. But now that I've made the font bigger, I can see chat so much better now. So hopefully I'm not missing as much. Maka Waka, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, that one's huge. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. That one's huge. Let me zoom back out. I love that sprinkler out there though. But yeah, it doesn't seem, I was wondering how busy it would be here on a weekend versus a weekday, but it doesn't seem busy at all. Maka Waka, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. We're just taking a stroll in this heat. There's the coffee place. It's probably in the mid-90s right now. All right, we'll walk to the dragon statue. We'll keep our normal thing going. Yeah, if you guys haven't been here yet, you're in for a treat for the statue. I love this statue. I'm going to take it home with me one day. I probably need help though. It's probably a little heavy. Fire Trophy, drive down and help me get this dragon statue. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the heat now, guys. Warm. These loft apartments that are amazing. On the way back, I'll put the phone here and drink some Powerade. Yeah, we're not sitting in the chairs today. It's too sunny there. Here's the statue. I don't think I can come here without looking at the statue now. It's so awesome. I don't know what it's made out of, but I'd love to have it. Alright. It's on a shady spot. I need some Powerade. Alright, hope you guys can see me. Break time, in the shade. People are probably having lunch at the bar and grill. Yeah, definitely starting to feel the heat for sure. It's a bit toasty out today. So I can't see it in this chat, but somebody should type in, Becca, if you're still here, do weather or Spartanburg. I'm curious what it says. You want to need to take a restroom break? Cold plunge sauna. Smell the food. Got a available spot. What kind of business are we going to open? There's a cool scale again.
You need a skateboard here, buddy. Huh? You need a skateboard. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, one of the geese are out in the pond. Yeah, I want to look more carefully for the fish. That was the first time I've even seen any. I was talking about skateboarding. It was funny. See, they have umbrellas up. And I did look on Google Maps, like on the main road over there. I don't see. It's not listed. If it's an actual business, it's not listed. And there are no signs on the road either. So I have no idea. Like, nobody said anything in the last few minutes. Am I still here? No swimming, no boating, no fishing. Oh, shade. Shade is my friend. Remember when I was walking down and I said it wasn't that bad? Well, changed my mind. Feel the burn. I've never seen a geocache station, but this was always a place that people would hide because these things lift up. You know what? There is a geocache. Look, I found a geocache, guys. I literally found a geocache. I was just saying that people like to hide them in those kind of things. And we just literally found a geocache by accident. That is a geocache. I'm not gonna open it up, But what there will be would be there'll be a log inside that you would sign it. I don't have a pen with me. But yep. I was just joking that people like to hide geocaches under these things. Alright, I'm gonna set the phone down. I can't. I'm going to hold it up while I place it back. Alright. That is hilarious. I'm going to set the phone over here. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Let me pose. We found a geocache. Accidentally found a geocache. Alright, let's put it back under there. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. And nobody's here. I don't think anybody's here. I have to go back and clip that. Hopefully I'm still live. Oh gosh. You guys, for some reason I have to scroll down. I didn't see any comments for the last few minutes. My chat froze because I think I clicked the screen and it paused the chat. I missed like so much chat. Okay. Well, if anybody wants to repeat themselves, I can go back and read the chat. Yeah, the chat had paused. So yeah, I've missed like, I don't know how many minutes now. I guess it was right before I got to the statue. Duh. I feel like an idiot now. Would you guys see the geocache? Wasn't that cool? I found the geocache by accident. Alright, hopefully it's not paused. Professional streamer. That log is still sitting there waiting to be cut. Well, I apologize if I missed anything. Let me scroll again to make sure. Okay. No. What did it say? Stop. $93 feels like 106. I believe it. Totally believe it. I think the highlight of this walk has been the geocache though. There's our mystery bag. I don't want to know what's in it. Alright, every time I stop at the pond and try to do something for the camera, it messes up. So we try one more time. I mean, we might as well when we get to the pond. We're not close to it yet, but 90 here feels like 97 in Green Bay. Yeah, the walk down was not bad, but this walk back, I'm feeling it. We're clear this way. We're clear that way. No motorized vehicles allowed. Ooh. When we get to the pond, we're taking a breather. Now we have all the hills. Last chance for a cat or a berry break. I'm not climbing up there, but there is a pond on the other side of that fence. I saw it on Google Maps. Google Maps is my best friend. I love looking at Google Maps. If you ever want something to do for fun, go Google weird places on Google Maps and then go find them. It's a loud, whatever that is. Yeah, your friends are snakes. What you don't. Carla saw a snake on her walk the other day, and she was trying to chase it down. I was like, "Are you crazy?" She walks on these trails beside a golf course, so it's not like it's like even that far out in the woods. And a snake slithered on the path in front of her, and she started looking for it in the ground. I was like, I would be running. If a snake slithered in front of my path right now, we'd be going back to the apartments and hanging out there for a while. Danger noodle. I don't like snakes. I just don't like them. I sent it to Becca. I did do a funny AI image last night. I actually watched Raiders of the Lost Ark the other day. And the one part, Indiana Jones hates snakes. And so when he goes down into, that temple or whatever to find the Ark of the Covenant, and he falls down and there's all those snakes. So I recreated that image. Noted, Kevin likes snakes, popcorn, and coffee. Yep, my favorite things. Wearing the Indiana Jones jacket, hat, and like laying on the ground. There's a snake in front of me. You know me so well. Exactly. I dislike cotton. Just kind of things. How you doing? Only other person brave enough to be out here besides me. I like that random guy. He's the first person I've seen on the trail. You didn't like those earlier people though? Oh, you talking about back at the apartments? I look like they worked there. They were like construction or something. One guy was talking about skateboarding. Oh yeah, nice little breeze. Skateboard people were a problem. I think they worked there. All right, we're definitely taking a break at the pond. It's a little bit more overcast right now, which is good. Still can't believe, I don't know what I did even to pause the chat. You know what I think it was, Becca? I think when I zoomed the camera in on those fish, I think that's when I paused the chat. I have to remember next time I do the Zoom thing, make sure I didn't pause the chat with it. I thought everybody had left me and you guys were talking away, and I was missing all of it. Our friends are still here, almost in the same spot. Where the signal usually gets crazy. I'm gonna go to this bench. I should do this bench because the geese are right here. All right, let's sit down a minute. I need my Powerade, and we'll try to do another clippable moment at the pond. It's lagging. Okay, yeah, it always lags right here. It's always right here. Okay, let you guys see the stay. Let you guys see the geese. All right, it's probably gonna lag again because I've yet to capture this moment. But I'm gonna do my contemplative. This is Kevin and Earth contemplating life and nature, pondering what the meaning of life is when we all know the answer is 42. It's always 42. The other day when I did this, I didn't know a guy had came up behind me and was sat on the bench. It was funny. "51 says he jumps in the lake." So I did like pretend jumps, and every time it lags. We'll try one more time. All right, I don't know if you can even see me. Here we go. I don't have any high hopes that I can clip that because it's always lagging right here. We'll see. All right, we're rested up. Say bye to the geese. I didn't lag that time. Maybe I can clip it this time. This will be like the 4th time me trying it, which I understand why this one spot, because it's really open right here, but it's always this part. It doesn't lag that bad that way. It doesn't lag bad that way. Here. I'm just shocked how much water's gone. Okay, our ball's still over here. The sun isn't like that bright right now, which is good, but look, we have a hill. We're about to go uphill, but I'd rather do it when the sun's not as bad. You go off-roading. Should we take the more adventurous route home? Let's get up this hill. Maybe our kitty cat friend will be waiting for us. Trail and ticks. Good combo. Whew, okay. We made that. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, they have a ceiling fan on their porch. You probably can't see it. Oh, I didn't look for those weird pine cones this time. You guys hear my Powerade swishing as I walk? Look, my face is all red. My face red. Probably matching my shirt down there. Alright, well, if kitty cat appears, clip it and let me know. I need a screen break. Thanks for the fun. Alright, Fire Trophy. Thanks for hanging out. Making sure I didn't have a heat stroke on the way. Well, it's not over yet. Heat stroke is still possible. Should be right around this turn is where we saw kitty cat. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Let's not do that. Yeah, we don't want a heat stroke. Yeah, this is where we saw him. Zigzag, I'm back, baby. Oh, Zigzag, you just missed the pond. I'll go back and clip it if it didn't lag. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty's inside with the AC blasted. Okay, that was uphill right there. Woo. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. They have a pretty lawn. See how green their lawn is over there? Okay, uh-oh. More uphill. Ooh. It says I'm disconnected from chat but reconnecting. But every time it does that, I can't even tell on the VOD that it did anything. Ooh, you had a good idea with the camper life? Yeah, you should do it. Like, people don't have to roll marbles or play games. Some people just like to. I've got where I watch the IRL streams all the time now. There are a lot of people who fish and do IRL streams. And I like watching it, actually. It's relaxing. It's just the heat. Like, I mean, I've done this walk several times now with no problem. But when the heat hits you like this, man, it just makes it more difficult. But hey, burning some calories. We are burning calories. Burning quite a few. I do see people, especially on TikTok, I see a lot of people doing those, but I mean, I think I've seen people DoorDash on Twitch too. I think I told you about, I can't remember her name, but it's a woman who, she drives a truck for a living and she streams. And I don't know, I guess because she's attractive and she's you know, a female driving a truck, she has like thousands of people in her stream at a time. And so she's making money while making money. She might even be making more money from the Twitch stream than she is from her job driving the truck. Because if you have like 1,000 people in your stream, look at the money you get from the ad revenue alone. Plus, you know, people gifting subs. So it's like she's getting paid twice for doing her job. Okay, this part's downhill. She drives a so the one I watch, she just drives like a 18-wheeler truck. I can't remember her name. I'm not even following her, but I always see her. I always see her on. I should probably just follow her. It'd be nice. It's free to follow. Oh, at least we're getting close to the end. Yeah, this was a tough one. Yeah, if I do the shoals, I'll just have to walk like down the trail for so long and then walk back, walk across the bridge, maybe do it like 2, maybe 3 times. And that'll equal about what this walk is. And that way you guys can get a different view. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing the same thing. I'll have to look on the geocache app and look up that geocache. All right, a little bit of a hill, but it's not as bright right now. But yeah, Becca, I was looking. There's a parking area. I guess it's for that playground and the Greenville Zoo right there. In that trail. And it's a little bit of a walk on that trail to get over to the bridge at the falls. But that'd be a good stream. I'm sure being downtown Greenville, I'm sure I get a good signal there. It's like a barn, but look, it's almost like a guest room or something. Because look, it has an AC unit. I mean, I don't know if it works, but at one time it had an AC unit, but it belongs to that house right there. But you know, there were several houses here that they tore down because they built the school over there. But it doesn't look like anybody lives there anymore. But it looks like they had that house and like a little guest room there. That's kind of cool. Oh, we're towards the end. Christopher Price, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing? I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but like the sky right there just looks so nice. It's like a light shade of blue. Hopefully you guys are seeing it the way I'm seeing it. All right, I'm glad you guys are seeing it the way, yeah, it is. It's really nice. There's my hospital, Zigzag. That's where I was born. You see that white building straight ahead to where I was born, and that's where my son was born. Hopefully that view right there will show up and I can use it as my thumbnail for this stream. Whew. It's almost at the end. That's 2.6 miles in this heat. I can't complain with that. Yeah, we'll go home and cool down. I'll watch this VOD. I apologize again for losing chat there for, what, 5 minutes or so. Emergency. We don't need it today. I could take like a shortcut across the grass there a bit. I have to get my miles and steps in. So we'll stay on the path. All right, who wants to dive in? That water would feel amazing right now. You go ahead. Take too much convincing, honestly. All right, Becca, you gotta tell your mom that I'm out in this heat getting my steps in, and she needs to do a little exercise today. We got some people coming up, so I'm going to end right here. I know that I guess they were parked over there, but thank you everybody. Fun stream as always, and who knows when I'll stream again. You know, I just play it by ear, but I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay cool, don't be an idiot like me and go out in this heat. But thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye, bye-bye.